It's a great day for hockey cards, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. Today I'm going to create my first ever hockey hobby hot list. What this is just a list of all the players that I've been selling a lot and I've seen a lot of movement on eBay and what it seems to be that people are buying right now. This is not a list of player A is better than player B. It is not a list of talent. It is not where I expect these people to be. This is just what I've seen selling on eBay and various marketplaces and what people are looking for that I'm trading with. So let's get started. Not John Cena. It's not John Cena. Number 10, Elias Pettersson. Here is his Upper Deck Young Gun rookie card. Pettersson, 26 goals, 30 assists, 56 points so far this year. Probably the leading candidate for Rookie of the Year. Also an All-Star in 2019. And he's currently first in shooting percentage in the NHL, which some people think that's a good thing and some people think it's bad because usually shooting percentage averages out over your career. Maybe he won't be as good a goal scorer. Maybe he will be. I'm excited to find out. Number 9, this one was surprising to me, Jordan Greenway. Greenway, only 11 goals, 11 assists, 22 points. He was drafted in 2015 in the second round, not second overall. He's 13th right now in rookies points. I've sold a lot of this guy. It seems like every Greenway card I get in goes pretty quickly. I don't get to see a lot of West Coast games, Western Conference games, so I don't get to see him play very often. Here's his 18-19 Upper Deck, but a lot of people think that this guy's either a deal right now or somebody to keep an eye on. Let's continue on to number 8, Dylan Larkin. Here's his 15-16 portfolio art card I pulled recently on the channel. Larkin, unbelievable speed, unreal, one of the fastest people in the NHL. This season playing on a subpar team in Detroit, 27 goals, 35 assists, 62 points. And he's 5th in shots, and he generates a lot of those through his speed. He was a first-round pick in 2014, and I think as Detroit begins to stockpile some rookies and get things turned around, Dylan Larkin is going to become a big name in the hobby. Oh, it's going to be hard to keep these standing up, isn't it? Well, we'll do our best. We'll do our best. Number 7. Also showing off a portfolio card here, Jack Eichel. Jack Eichel, second overall, of course, behind Connor McDavid. This year, 23 goals, 47 assists, 70 points. Career high in points for him. Just in his young career, he's been a 2-time All-Star already. Buffalo has pretty much banked their future on this guy, and as they continue to stockpile some rookies, Casey Middlestat and Rasmus Dahlin, looks like they might be on their way to another lottery pick this year. Jack Eichel's going to play a big part in their success. And number 6, no stranger to anybody, Auston Matthews, the Toronto Maple Leaf. 2016 first overall pick. He's already a hobby darling. It seems like his stuff has cooled off a little bit, but at the same time, he's also number 6 on this list. Some injury concerns with him a little bit. He's a 3-time All-Star in his 3 seasons. He's currently 5th in goals per game. He's got a really even slash line, 30 goals, 30 assists, and 60 points. And I think he's only played like 50 games this year as of this recording. His stuff's already pretty valuable. And it's not really a deal at this point. Auston Matthews is no secret. Many people think he may become the greatest American-born player ever, but he's got a way to go. Let's look at number 5. Milkshake Jake Gensel. Also from the 2016-17 rookie class, Gensel's 31 goals, 29 points, or 29 assists, 60 points, career highs in all of those categories for him. As you may have heard when I did the Mail Day video, I think that he's got a lot of potential. I think he's going to continue to grow as a player. A lot of people discount this guy. I think he's still a steal in the hobby, just because he plays on Sidney Crosby's wing. He does get a lot of opportunity on that, but if you get a chance to watch him regularly, I think you'll realize he's the real deal. He's going to remain a star in this league for a while. So, number 4, Alex DeBrincat. Chicago not having the best of years, although in the West they still may be able to pull out a playoff berth out of this. 36 goals, 28 assists, 64 points, career highs in all of those for him. Currently in the NHL, he's 5th in goals, 9th in even strength, and 9th in power play goals, and 9th in goals per game. This is from Artifacts 2017-2018, his rookie year, and this was a redemption that I sent in. His stuff is also, I think, undervalued at this point, so you can find some of the lower end stuff really super cheap at this point. The higher end stuff starting to move. That stuff usually is more volatile than the low end stuff, but I'm keeping my eye on this kid. Run out of space back here. I'm gonna put him over here. Ugh. Number 3. Jesperi Kotkaniemi. Montreal fans and the hobby seem to be in love with this guy from what I can tell. He's doesn't have really great numbers this year, but he is a rookie. Only 11 goals, 32 points. 3rd overall pick in 2018, so he is young. Montreal seems to be a team on the rise as well, and it always seems to be that in the hobby, if you're a Montreal Canadian or you're a Toronto Maple Leafs, your stuff is just a little bit hotter than everybody else's. So Kotkaniemi finds himself at number 3 on the hobby hot list. Number 2, the only retired player on this list. Number 9, the great one, Wayne Gretzky. His stuff just continues to sell. There's still people that look for Gretzky cards, and anytime, I'm not really a Gretzky collector. Anytime I get something of his, I'll put it up on eBay or for trade, and there's always somebody who wants to take a Gretzky off your hands. This is a wire photo from the 15-16 Upper Deck portfolio. Obviously, if you don't know who Wayne Gretzky is, you better check your history, son. 894 goals, 2,800 and some odd points. I mean, just an absolute legend. Maybe the greatest player to ever play the game. Pulling a Gretzky in any product is never a bad thing. Now that brings us down to number 1. This one, I wish it was a surprise, but the data just bears it out. Not a surprise. Connor McDavid, the hottest player in the hobby right now. Even when it looks like Edmonton may miss the playoffs, McDavid just continues to carry that team. 33 goals, 57 assists, 90 points. He's a 3-time All-Star. He's currently in the NHL. He's 10th in goals, 4th in assists, 3rd in points. And stunningly, when I was looking up some McDavid stats, he is 7th all-time in shooting percentage at 14.6%. I don't know what you have to do exactly to qualify for that, how many games you need, but I just thought that was interesting for a player that young, although shooting percentage isn't exactly a stat that you rack up over time. This is from 16-17 Upper Deck. This is the Goalie Nightmare subset. I actually kind of like this subset. It's not very valuable at all. There are much better Connor McDavid cards you can have than this one here. But like I said, I like this card. So that's it, guys. That is the first ever Hockey Hobby Hot List Power Rankings. I hope to do one of these a month to kind of like keep track, see who rises, who falls. Who would you put on the list? Who did I leave out? Are there any players that you see that people are moving or looking for that have been left off of the list? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you next time.